Hello, people. Awesome50. Yeah, you're probably thinking, if anyone actually does watch, that I haven't done a video or a stream in absolutely ages. Why? I just weren't really getting the views, and it was getting too time consuming to actually do the streaming. So, hey, I just thought I'd just stick to doing some videos. But even then, I haven't even stayed on top of that, for God's sake. Like I say, I don't expect anyone to really watch these videos. So I just kind of do them for my own kind of blogs and shit these days. But yeah. Sorry, I've just got a blocked nose and used some Sudafed. I was sniffling a bit, but yeah, I just wanted to do a quick overview, probably of some of the games I've been playing since this year. To be fair, we're pretty much like 6 months into this year. I haven't really done much of a video. I think the last video I did was the Indiana Jones game, and to be fair, I wasn't really too feeling it. Yeah, so it weren't the best of reviews. The storyline were pretty good. The obviously, as I covered in the last video, the missions are quite good. I just call them, I don't know what the technical term is, but I call them space fillers, where they just give you a lot of shit to go and collect, and it's just boring as hell, and people just do it just to get achievements, and it really is boring. They usually just shove these into games just to crank up the game length hours, which is always a bit shit. I mean, I wish they wouldn't do it. They did it the worst in Ghost of Tsushima, if I'm to like name a modern game. Where you had to follow the foxes. Oh yeah, not to mention Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where you had to stack the stones. So fun that. So anyway, yeah, what have I boxed off this year so far? Obviously, I was late to the party. I actually boxed off Hogwarts Legacy. I did RoboCop. Uh, oh yeah, I got the Gollum game. I didn't even look at any reviews. When it came to the game Gollum, it was so shockingly shit. It would be unbelief. As in, it was just absolutely, literally terrible. Like, super terrible. Like, this game would have been good if it was an Xbox 360 game, but I wouldn't say it was any good for any game which is older than 2020. Sorry, people, it's the Sudafed. Uh, so, yeah, that game was terrible. Robocop. Now, that game was pretty decent, but it wasn't exactly long, and you could definitely tell it was. Well, it gave me indie creator kind of vibes, but it was, as it said on the tin, it was like an old school retro shooter game. I could envision playing that game in an arcade, like the old school time time crisis. Yeah, where you step on the pedal, you pull the gun out, and you start shooting. Step on the pedal again to hide. I might have got the pedal thing mixed up. It's been about 20 years since I played these games, but still. But yeah, it reminded me of something like that. Now, obviously, Hogwarts Legacy was the boss of these games. It was super fun. Obviously, it wasn't long enough for my taste, but if they are going to do a Hogwarts Legacy 2, I believe. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be cancelled before, for all I know. But still, yeah, for like, how do you call it? Like a pilot game kind of thing, want to kick off the series. It did a very, very good job. It would have been nice to see a Basilisk, but hey, who the hell cares? It was a very fun RPG style game where you get to do some fun quests. Oh, and another game I did was crap. I forgot what it's called. Shit, can't remember what it's called. God damn it! What's it called? Fuck! It was in the Pillars of Eternity timeline universe, should I say? Anyway, I can't remember what it's called, so I can't even freaking talk about it. I can't remember. Then again, that doesn't mean it was a bad game, obviously. For some reason, I got Pillars of Eternity in my head. It was called something else. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Whatever. It was a fantastic game. I really enjoyed it. I tried playing Oblivion Remastered, but like I said, I've overplayed it. Like Oblivion was my old school go-to game. One of the first RPG games I ever really got really into. That next to Baldur's Gate, the original Baldur's Gate, might I add. And you know what? The remaster is very good, but you've got to bear in mind it's a remaster. On all the commercials, advertisements, and everything like that, it's been marketed. It does specifically say remastered, but it's been remarketed as a reboot. That's what you get. They're showing you just the remastered bits. It doesn't show you that the game still plays as slow as it did. The original Oblivion, but the original Oblivion was hardcore. It came out like 2006. This is like 19 years later. So yeah, but I would like to see a Morrowind remaster, but I'd rather they remade that than remastered it because I don't think they could actually remaster it because it's that old, you know. Oblivion, they did good at remastering it, to be fair, but I can't see them doing that good at Morrowind. Unless they're just going to go over the textures and you're still going to get, the Morrowind game. But I couldn't get into that game. And now I'm playing a game called Claire's Obscura Expedition 33. Now, this is a good game. I'm really enjoying this game. It's like a Final Fantasy kind of game, kind of thing, but it's doing its own thing. But yeah, is it a copy of Final Fantasy? I wouldn't say so, no. Have Final Fantasy been doing it forever? Pretty much, yeah. But you've got to remember, people, there's been lots of turn-based games before in the past away from Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is just popular for doing it. But Claire's Obscura, Expedition 33, really good. I'm just coming to the end of Act 2 now, so I can't... But the game's crazy difficult. It is a difficult game. Like, you have to study this game and get your builds right, your character builds right, because you will not be doing any damage. Plus, the only faults I've got is they've overcomplicated some things. And not as bad as they did in Final Fantasy VIII, for example. But it's like, they give you Lumina, you get like tutorials as you go, but then as you get through the game, you're getting more tutorials, like even well into Act 2, and you're thinking, fuck me, how much stuff is this game going to make me expect to learn? But, they've got this like really good aspect where if an enemy attacks, you can dodge, which is good. And you can perfect parry and do gradient counters and gradient attacks. Gradient is like a special ability kind of thing. But yeah, it is pretty good. You've got some interesting bad guys, you've got interesting bosses, and you've got like the Pinterest, which is like, I don't know, it's hard to explain it, people. You have to play this game. You really do. I'm going to market this game on behalf of them. This is a good game. Everyone should play it. It's on the Game Pass. So if you've got a Game Pass, play it for free. Yeah, pretty good game. Pretty good game. I think there's only 3 acts though, but the game is challenging as hell. I mean, for some people, for casual play, you are going to have to crank the storyline down to story mode. I wouldn't advise, well, expert mode. You'd have to be a master. But yeah, no, this game's good. It's not a copy of Final Fantasy. Well, they all are, really, aren't they? I mean, you got to think of the Persona games as well. They're like turn-based. Wild Hearts, old school PS1. That were different, but it was turn-based. Yeah. Gaming career. Yeah. For my gaming competitive career, if I want to call it that, I got to platinum in Overwatch, but then they kicked my ass down into gold again. Probably because I weren't taking it too seriously, which I should have been doing, to be fair. I can get back up there though. That's about it. I am disappointed I can't remember what that fucking game is, which I was talking about, what the name of it is. Because you got to see, people, I play that many goddamn games. Even I can't remember the names of all of them. But yeah, this has just been a very, very small update video. Not that it matters. Like I said, I haven't done any streaming. I haven't done any. I've got the gear, I just haven't done any streaming. I haven't done any streaming because I don't actually know how to break through into doing it. I feel as though I'm too late to the party. And by too late to the party, I mean, who the fuck's going to want to watch my streams? You've got accomplished streamers, which, they did it at the right time in the early 2000s. Whereas if you're going to come into it in the 2020s, I'm like fucking 20 years late to the party. So who the hell's going to watch a guy from England want to do this? You're not going to. Even though it would give me my dream job of being like a gaming content creator kind of thing. But I'll stick to these fucking videos every few months. But I might get back into the video logs. I don't know. Yeah. What else have I been playing? I can't really think of much I've been playing. I've been playing some quite longish games, so yeah. That's about it, really. I haven't really done much. Well, yeah. Awesome 50 out. Bye.